So if I go ahead and start the game, you could see as the red car comes to the front of the map, there's a couple of problems. First of all, the car appears to be coming faster as he's further away and slower as he's closer to the front, and that goes against what we see through perspective. Right? So the way perspective works is if something is farther away, the slower it appears when it's coming to the front, right? And the closer something is, the faster it appears as it goes by you. So we need to fix that. And another thing is right here, the car touches the edge of the screen and continues to grow for a second, right? So we need to fix that. So let's go ahead and fix the growing first. And the way we're going to do that is instead of repeating 70 times, we're going to use a repeat until. Okay, so under control, we can get repeat until. And under sensing, we can get repeat until touching edge. Okay, so we'll continue doing this change of size until he touches the edge. And once he touches the edge, this repeat is going to stop. Okay, and once it does stop, we want to delete the clone. Now let's go ahead and double click on start game and see if that works. Well, let me go ahead and hit the green flag and see if I can get it going. Alright, there we go. So you could see that the red car doesn't grow when it touches the edge, but it does appear to be disappearing a little fast. So the way to fix that is we can grab a weight and put it before the delete clone, and I'm going to change that to 0.2 seconds. So we can check it here. You can see the car is now disappearing at the right time. Okay, now it's we need to fix this car going so fast when he's away from the horizon and so slow when he is closer to us. The way we're going to fix that is we are going to split up this glide into two separate glides. Okay, the first glide will take the car from the horizon to the center of the map. The second glide will take the car from the center of the map to the front of the map. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into motion, grab another glide, and this glide, let's set it for 4 seconds. And let's go to -80 to -73. And the second glide, let's have him glide for 3 seconds and go from 200 to 160. Okay, and because the car is gliding a longer amount of time, we need to change size by a smaller amount. So I'm going to change this to 0.5. Okay, and now let's go ahead and double click on start game and see how the cars are coming on out. So now the car appears to be coming slower the farther it is away, and it looks a little bit better. Okay, now one thing we want to fix is the changing of the size of the car. Okay, the farther away it is, we want it to change size at a slower rate, and then the closer it is, we want it to get bigger, and that will also make the car appear slower the farther it is away, and it will make the car appear faster the closer it is. Okay, so the way we can do that is we can go into control and get an if-else block. And what we're going to say is if the car is above this Y position, right, we will increase its size by a small amount. And if the clone is below this Y position, we will increase its size by a larger amount. Okay, and that's how this if-else block is going to help us. So we're going to say if Y position, we can get Y position under motion. So if the Y position is greater than, and we're going to use -73 here, right? -73, then we're going to change size by a small amount, 0.2. And if he is greater than, that means it's going to go to the else, and we're going to change size by a bigger amount, 0.6. Now let's see if that works. So it's not perfect, but it looks a whole lot better than what we started with, and that's what we are going to use.